Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for our beautiful Geminis. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you guys this week. Messages for Gemini for the next week, please, Spirit. Personal messages for the next week. What's happening this week for Gemini, please, Spirit. Ace of Cups. Nice one. Nine of Wands. Also, guys, if you enjoy the content on my channel, please do make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Five of Wands. King of Wands. Eight of Cups. Five of Swords. Four of Swords. And the World. Okay, a lot going on this week, you guys, I think. So the first message that I'm getting here, and take this with a grain of salt, guys. I do feel like there is someone out there that I'm reading for today that is going to lose someone dear to them this week. I'm so sorry for your loss, if that is you. That Spirit just wants you to know that you're not alone as you go through this process of transition and completion. For others of you, I feel like that this week is a week where you are walking away from the past and walking into the future in a really confident way, but it could come with some, I want to say, disharmony in the environment. Some sort of argument needs to have time to resolve itself before you move forward. So if you are finding yourself in an argument, particularly with family and friends this week, surrounding a new beginning that you're trying to create for yourself or a new direction that you're trying to head for, I would say just this week is a week of letting it be. It's a week of endings and then new beginnings. So because you do have the Ace of Cups here, this says to me you've got a brand new love coming into your life, and that could be anything from a divine lover to a new hobby to a new job. So something that's going to bring you a lot of joy in your life, and it's only just now coming into your field and you can't probably see it yet, and you are feeling a little bit backed into a corner energetically, I feel like, this week, which is why you're a little bit defensive, which could cause this argument that I'm seeing coming in. But I think you need to be patient, because the King of Wands is all about being patient and letting it come to you, because there is a walking away from whatever this energy is, whether it's a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a friendship, it could be a past behavioral pattern, whatever it is that you're walking away from this week that comes to light as a result of this defensiveness that I feel that you're in. And defensiveness is not a dirty word, guys. We all get defensive. We have to be defensive, because if we're not defensive, we don't love ourselves. And I think that sometimes we can get a little bit out of balance with that energy, and it's not your fault that you're defensive. Sometimes when you've been through a bit of a struggle, and it looks like you have been, it's a completely normal human reaction to be defensive about certain things. So please don't think that I'm saying it in a negative context. I'm saying that you're a lovely being who has reactions just like everybody else. And sometimes we can find ourselves in the energy of defensiveness. And the defensiveness comes from a need for change. The defensiveness comes from you've been putting in all of this effort and energy trying to move forward, doing all of the right things, thinking all of the right things, saying all of the right things. And sometimes when that doesn't move forward quickly enough with us, especially when we're dealing with people in love relationships who just aren't meeting us at our level, sometimes that can cause us to think about walking away or to actually walk away. And what I would say to you this week is that if you do walk away, it's something that is going to feel at first like it's a death of some sort. So it could be the death of a relationship that comes to a final completion this week. But I really want to encourage you guys, don't be fearful of that. It's actually for your highest good, and it's getting rid of anything that's in the way of you actually experiencing joy, actually experiencing love. So if you are going through the ending of a relationship this week, I'm so sorry that you're going through that energy. I know it's really tough, but I promise you it's actually leading you somewhere really, really positive. And I would say to you that there's a big new chapter happening in your love life this week, or it is starting to happen in your love life this week, because you do have the World, which is the end of the major arcana. It's the one that says, okay, we're done with that cycle. We're moving into a new cycle now. And then you've got the Ace of Cups straight here. So I would say it is a new cycle in love. It is a new opportunity for a freshness, a newness to come into your life. But it is going to take some patience and some time, because the combination of the King of Wands and the Four of Swords basically says Guys, you need to rest. You've been working too hard. You've been pushing too hard. Things aren't happening on your timeline. They're happening on a divine timeline, and you can't change that. So the only thing that you can do right now is take care of yourself and have some rest, because you're going to need it moving forward. There's a new beginning coming in. You're going to need all of the energy that you can possibly muster in order to move forward with things this next few weeks. So this is a week of rest. It's a week of patience. It's a week of finding harmony within yourself and trying to be aware of this defensive energy so that you can mitigate some of this disharmonious energy that I see coming in, so that when you do walk away from things, you're doing it in a way that is fulfilling for you. So at work, guys, those of you who are working, I feel like there is some changes in upper management happening that are going to resolve some issues that you're having at the office at the moment. So for some of you, I do feel like work has been a bit of an issue because you're having to defend your position because of political game playing in the environment around you. And I would say to you, this is a week where you need to be patient and allow your superiors, whoever it is that's above you, whoever it is that can solve this situation, to be able to come in and solve the situation, because you're walking away from it. You're moving forward in your career right now. And I would say your victory is guaranteed, but it does come at a price and a struggle. And that price and struggle needs time to heal itself, because it is coming to a completion. It is coming to an end, and there is a new beginning at work coming through straight afterwards. So it's really positive for energy for you individually. I don't see you walking away from your job. I see you walking away from the stress and the struggle at your work, rather than actually working away from your job itself. Also, there could be an older man this week at work who is that boss that I was talking about, who could be on your side. So know that there is someone in your environment who is supporting your position, and that things may not necessarily be as hard as they appear straight up. Because ultimately, under all of this is energy of newness, energy of new beginnings. It's all endings and new beginnings this week, I think you'll find, guys. And that takes time. It doesn't happen in 2 seconds. Sometimes it's a progression rather than a jump. It's happening now. Keep holding the vision. So I think that this is referencing to this new beginning that I was talking about now. It's all happening right now. You may not be able to see it on the outside yet. You may not have any clue as to what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you there's a new beginning coming in, and you are going to love this new beginning. This new beginning is all about love. It's all about joy. It's all about fulfillment emotionally. And I would say to you, it's happening right now. The secret to manifestation is recognizing that the universe responds only to things that it knows right now. So by saying the affirmations and saying the statements that it's already happening, then you already have it, and you focus on the gratitude, and then that's what actually brings it in, the gratitude for the thing that you already have. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down. Time in nature. So I think that this is just validating what I was saying before about you guys needing to be patient this week and needing rest, because whatever's happening on a deeper level is actually very energetically costly, meaning that there is a lot that you have to go through energetically to get emotionally to the point where you're ready to leave the past in the past and move forward into the future in a really positive manner. So I would say to you guys, this is a week to slow down, stop, look after yourself, fill your cup with love, and get ready for a new beginning. It's all happening right now, but what you need to know is that just because it's happening energetically right now doesn't mean it's physically happening right now. And that's the difference in the creational manifestation process that most people miss. You have to feel it and know it before you can see it, not see it and then believe it. So I think that this week is one of those weeks where you are going to have to slow down and take some time out for you, because you do have the love. I think that there's someone who's been codependent on you, either at work or in a relationship, that's coming to the light of day, that could be causing these arguments, that could be causing this defensiveness. I think that whoever it is that is codependent on you, I think that you need to just remember to draw your boundaries. You're good at drawing boundaries. You guys are very good at being grounded and knowing what's good for you and what's not. And so I would say to you, this is a week to remember your boundaries and to put the boundaries in place so that you can slow down and look after yourself first, because you are going through a lot energetically. You need the time, you need the patience, you need the rest. Otherwise, it could manifest itself as like run down energy and getting sick. I'm not saying that you're going to, I'm saying that there's a potential if you don't slow down. What else, please, Spirit? What else, please, Spirit? Last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. What was I just saying about endings and new beginnings and walking away from things? And the fact that it's come out straight under the Eight of Cups is just a really big validation, you guys, that you are on the path to something new and that you're leaving the past behind you and stepping into a bright, new, energetic future. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. I think this is telling you that when you're looking after yourself, this love, and you're slowing down and you're taking the time out, it's time for self-reflection. It's time to look at, what is my part in all of this? What's happening really on the inside of me? Where are these emotions truly coming from? And I think you might be surprised at just what comes up this week when you do take the time to go deeper into how you're feeling about things. A really great question that I was told a long time ago is, when you're stuck on an emotional thing, ask yourself, what's under that? And then what's under that? And then what's under that? And just keep going until you have a realization moment. Stick with the process. Be patient with yourself. It doesn't happen in 2 seconds. And finally, we have new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. So it's just a reframing of all of the energy of defensiveness, of maybe other people's projections of negativity and codependency on you have pulled you down energetically. And they're just saying this is a week to focus on the positive and raise yourself back up because you can do it. I know you can do it. It's actually going to be a really good week overall. It may not feel like that at times, but I'm telling you, you're making progress this week and you're headed towards a new beginning. So hang in there this week and have faith that everything is going to be okay, because I promise you it will be. I'd love to hear about what's happening with you guys in the comments below. If you could let me know what's happening, I'd really appreciate it. And if this resonated or not, that would be also very helpful. And I will see you guys in the next one.